Hey, how's it going? Michael here. In today's video, I'll be talking about all the electronics I'll be taking with me on my 2026 thru hike of the Pacific Crest Trail. So here we have it. Here's everything laid out in front of me. We'll be going over each item one by one, and at the end of the video, I will weigh out what I'm bringing and what I decided to cut from the electronics list. So let's get into it. All right, first up, I got this hard case for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I found this on Amazon. It holds the DJI right here. It holds the tripod, the battery extension. In this zipper up here, I'm packing all these wires, which seems like a lot of wires, but there's a reason for it. This adapter so that I could put my micro SD card into the adapter when I transfer my files onto the iPad. So yeah, it looks like a lot of cords. In order to charge multiple devices at the same time, I need to bring multiple cords. I have USB-C to USB-C, a couple of those. I'll have a USB to USB-C. For my headlamp, I have a USB to micro USB. It's a little older. And then I'm also going to be bringing a USB-C Lightning for my cell phone. All of this will go into the top zipper of my case for my Osmo Pocket 3. And inside that case, I'll also have this bag, which contains the Osmo Mic 1, which I'm using right now. All right, got that on there. So inside the DJI Mic 1 carrying case, the microphone will go in there as the charging block, the wind protector. I have two sets of Apple headphones. One goes with my cell phone. It has a Lightning, USB-C Lightning. And then the headphones for my iPad have just a regular USB-C connection, so I will be needing to bring two sets of headphones, which I will put in the Osmo Pocket 3 mic case, and then that will all go into this hard case. All right, the cell phone, I wasn't sure if that should be included in the electronics weight or for just the regular gear weight, but I did add it over here. It's the iPhone 12 mini. I will not be doing any editing on that. The iPhone will mostly be for photos and Instagram. So for my power source, my battery banks, I have two of the Nitecore NB10000 power banks. All right, and for storage on the trail, I'll be starting off with two of these SanDisk external SSDs. Once I go through clips and make a full-length video, I will then take the clips that I want to save and take that video. I will save it to one of the SanDisk. I will clear the SSD on my Osmo Pocket 3. Once I fill up one of these, I will ship it back to my house. I'll be starting off with a 500 gigabyte and a 1 terabyte. Once those are full, like I said, they'll get shipped home. And then I have a 2 terabyte that I'll probably need to send myself somewhere near Canadian Meadows North, possibly Mammoth. So I purchased this. It's called the PowerPort 3 from Anker. It has 3 different spots on the back where you could plug it in, and then I'd be able to charge multiple devices at the same time. I know a lot of times when you come to places where, you know, they have outlets, they're full of people trying to charge things, and I just thought this would be really helpful when I go to a restaurant or something and I'm able to plug that in and charge, you know, multiple things at the same time. All right, and what I will be using to upload all of my clips from my Osmo Pocket 3 onto iMovie will be the iPad Pro. I'll be doing all my editing on the iPad Pro. A little heavier than iPad mini or just an iPhone, but I enjoy using it, and I had it, so I figured, why not take it? All right, so here are the electronics that I will be taking. I'm gonna throw it on the scale and weigh it. I won't be able to show you the weight because I am recording with the Osmo Pocket 3, so it's not in the case. But I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it off camera and let you know what it comes out to. All right, so once again, the Osmo Pocket 3 is what I'm recording with. So when that was added to the scale, it came out to 5 pounds, 5 7/8 of an ounce. So let's call it 5 pounds and 6 ounces of electronics. Now let's take a look and see what I am leaving behind. So I showed you all the gear that I'm taking on the Pacific Crest Trail for my thru hike, all the electronics. And what I'm about to show you now is my Fuji camera, all the equipment that goes with it. And originally I was planning on doing a lot of photography and then using this camera for some like B-roll and filming with it as well, in addition to the Osmo Pocket 3. But I felt like I wouldn't have enough time on the trail to edit and post photos in addition to doing the daily vlogs and the videos. So let me put all of this equipment on the table. I'll put it on the scale, weigh it, and show you the weight savings that I'm going to be getting by not taking this camera and all of its accessories with it. All right, and here is my Fuji X-H2 camera. Takes great photographs, takes good video, 4K video. Along with the Fuji, the original battery that's in it. I had 2 of these knockoff batteries that I purchased that I would be taking. The protective case for the Fuji X-H2. I have an additional CF Express, an additional SD card, the big Rode mic, and then with a camera and doing photography, I would be taking, this thing doesn't weigh much, it's just kind of bulky to blow off dust and sand before you wipe the lens so you don't scratch the lens. I would have also been using this clip to attach the Fuji X-H2 to the shoulder strap of my Durston Kakwa 55. Another thing not mentioned was the fact that this clip blocks one of the pockets on the Durston. So by taking my Fuji camera, I wouldn't have access to that pocket, which was, it was okay. You know, they're kind of small pockets anyways, but now I'll be able to utilize this. I could put in a small water bottle or something else inside of there. And this weight will add to the weight of the Fuji set. And we'll see what it comes out to. In addition to the other Fuji gear, I was going to bring this card reader, and it has a CF Express and it has a regular SD card slot on here. And I was going to bring this cord as well. And instead of bringing that card reader, I'll be purchasing one of these card readers. It reads SD card, and it'll have a USB-C slot that will go into the iPad. And the weight difference, I'll show you right now, it's pretty significant. So this little guy is coming in at 3/8 of an ounce. I don't know if you can see that with the glare, but with this is 4 1/4 ounces. So we're shaving off about 4 ounces just with that card reader. So there's everything that would have been needed for the photography portion of my electronics. I'm going to go ahead and put it together, throw it on the scale, and see what it comes out to. All right, got it all piled up on there, and it's coming in at 5 pounds 1 3/4 ounces. So just about 5 pounds, 2 ounces of weight removed from my electronics setup. All right, there you go. Shaved my electronics weight in half, which is nice. I have 2 more videos that I'm planning. One will be like a food resupply video, and the other one will be a shakedown hike where I'll be loading my pack up with probably 40 pounds, roughly the weight that I'll be starting with at the southern terminus. And then I'll edit that video on trail just so I get some practice doing that before I start. Those should be coming out over the next couple weeks. All right, and a big thank you to those who have already subscribed. And if you haven't done so and you would like to follow me on the Pacific Crest Trail, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That way YouTube will suggest it to more people. Thank you, and I'll see you on the trail.